Hello and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. Last time we were looking for a blacksmith and we found a butcher. I was also looking through the inventory and we have a blacksmith kit. I think I want to repair my weapon here. I can. I don't know if we managed to repair it completely. And then we have a tailor's kit here as well. Try to repair some stuff. The boots are still damaged. The weapon is not. At least the weapon is not. Okay, we can see here. There's supposed to be some tip person in here. Oh no. Let's go here. Oh, it's further. Further in here.
Another round. I'm putting this nicely, since you're practically my brother.
Good day to you.
Get this alehouse made.
What do you have for sale?
Let's see, we have some food. We do have save pots. Digestive potion. Oh, it's for food poisoning. Drinking dye. Tin badge of defense. What the hell is a tin badge? Okay, I have no idea what that is. Unfortunately, nothing super
I
interesting.
wasn't paying attention.
Clearly.
Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you in Jelly.
One punch and this sock will
Okay.
be stretched out. You're
So I can't get her tip right now.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you. God bless. God be with you.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the man who was in the pillory with me yesterday. Have you seen him?
I can't help you with that. You'll have to find him yourself.
Thank you.
I'd like to buy something. Where can I find some merchants around here?
If it's a tradesman you're after, most of them live here in the village, of course. Your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg. He knows everyone. I'm sure he'll help you.
Okay.
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over calmly? I'm sorry, lad, but until then, I've got more important things to do.
Sure.
I need to speak with Sir Otto.
With the Royal Chamberlain? Are you yanking my official pizzle?
Why not?
I'd like to talk to him too, boy, but he's still in Prague. He's hardly ever here. Chamberlain Ulrich is in charge of things.
And where do I find him?
Where do you think? Up in the castle.
But they won't let me in there.
What do you want me to do about it? That's your problem. I'm not going to put in a word for you. I hardly know you.
What's new, bailiff?
Nothing special. Fortunately, Troskovitz is a quiet village. It's peaceful here, and the war has avoided us so far, thank God. Just here and there a brawl in the tavern or the neighbor's errant cow. Well, that's how it was until recently, at least.
And what happened?
What do you think? It started with that nomadic riffraff, theft of hens and sheep, then continued with ambushes on the road. And then the wolves started to come in from the forests on account of the poachers killing off their prey. Oh, and then our master Chamberlain Ulrich. Oh my God. But that's no business of yours, understand?
I understand. That's your business, bailiff. What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takov again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Zelievites. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough, that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region. Now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it?
That sounds interesting. Thank you.
Okay. I think we got some good tips there. We have the alchemist here. This was the trader guy that can probably point us in the direction of the merchant. I think. We ask nicely.
Wie geht's, mein Freund?
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
Ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das
great.
ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
Where can I find a church round here? I'm surprised you don't even have a small chapel in the village.
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. You have to go through the forest to Aujetz and to St. Catharinen. Herr von Berge does have a chapel in his castle, but it's not for commoners like you. We do not go there either. Und warum auch? The gravedigger Ignatius takes care of burials outside the village, and weddings usually take place without a local priest. No one wants to pay the church more than they have to. Das ist ja wohl klar.
Okay.
Can I find other merchants around here?
Zum Glück nicht, junger Mann. I'm the only merchant here around Trotsky. Oh, natürlich. There are plenty of tradesmen here who sell their goods. There is Bartosz, the tailor. He lives at the other end of the village. The
Can we
protector,
find him?
Emmerich, lives across from me. They are a hand in glove, or more like hat in hat.
What do you mean by that?
Nichts weiter. Just that they play at being educated men. Along with the scribe Geibel, they are always studying some Latin tracts. But of the three, perhaps only Geibel knows Latin, if he really does at all.
Is there anyone else here?
Oh yeah. Beyond the tailor's house on the edge of the village is where Bashka the butcher lives. Opposite the Rathaus is the carpenter. The rest of the villagers are just peasants, and you are already familiar with the tavern.
Is there anything I should avoid around here?
Certainly. Stirring up trouble and sticking your nose into other people's business. Here in the village, we don't care much for outsiders. If any do come, they better behave.
I understand that, but we were ambushed by bandits. So I wanted to ask if you know anything about that.
Ach so, ich verstehe. The woods have been full of all manner of rebel recently. That is all because of the war. Verdammte Schurken.
So you've already heard about these bandits?
About those ones in particular, or about others. They are all just gleichen Scheißkerle. Every time I go to the town, the bailiff must send an armed escort with me. It makes life difficult.
So the roads aren't safe?
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Herr von Bergo should do something about it at last. But Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here. And Chamberlain Ulrich... Ach, lassen wir das.
Where do you go for wares? What's the closest town?
The closest is Sobotka, the biggest Gichin, what you call Gichin. And farther north there is Turnov. Half of that one belongs to Herr von Bergo.
Is it far?
Das kommt darauf an. It takes all day on foot. Wenn du was brauchst, the goods I have here will have to do you. I do not think you will get to the town anytime soon.
What do you have?
Okay, let's take a look at this guy's stuff again. Yeah, he doesn't really have anything that I want. Except maybe the spade. Because we lost ours. Do I buy the spade? Yeah, let's do that.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Gut, dann mal los.
What would you say to this?
That's not enough.
Bro, you already got mad or what?
Why? You'll convince me with that price? Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Okay, so we have a spade again. That is great. We have the fresh graves that we talked about with that guy. We can go to the blacksmith, or we can go to the middler, or we can go over here and do the side quests and the combat thing. I think I want to do the combat thing. Let's see. So we have to follow this road, I think. Is it this one? No, we should be going right here, I think. Yeah, we should be going up here and then left. Might be a danger zone for me. Don't know if we should be picking these herbs or not, because I don't know where I can dry them. Also wish I had a horse. I got way too accustomed to traveling by horse in the other game. Anything in here? This seems very abandoned to me. Okay. Is there any loot? For a poor guy? Doesn't seem like it. We'll need to keep going in this direction, I think.
Oh, gods. I wonder what their names were.
Right.
I see they haven't been forgotten, and the locals still worship them. I can't really blame them seeing the state of this land.
It's a lot of loot here. Sure, no one saw me doing that, yeah? I'm sure they'd be mega pissed off if they knew that I took stuff from their shrines. That's not good. For someone who's already had a bad reputation with the locals. Like, just gonna take some of your stuff as well. Yes, I should have not gone this way then. I should have gone down here. Okay. Well, we are exploring the map. So some good will come of this, at least. Can eventually get my bearings a bit better. And the environment is so beautiful. Don't think I can... It looks like there's a cliff there. I think we'll have to walk around. With the tree, or what's that? Oh, my boots are not doing well. These boots are not made for walking. Or running, for that matter. Camp by the road. Maybe save in this bed.
What? Hey there, good man. If you're looking for company, come and sit by the fire.
Man's really jumpy. You know what? Can I just sleep like an hour? Let's do that.
Don't be a coward.
Just in case, because I don't think I've saved for like a long time.
God be with you, Sir Knight. I'm Henry, and I serve the Lord of Lipa.
And which one might that be? You see, I know several of them. It's an old and respected house.
Well, my lord resides in Ratai, on Sasau.
Him I don't know, but I rode with the old Captain Chenyak of Lipa when Emperor Charles was still with us.
Forgive me, sir, but that's before my time.
Well, of course, half a century has passed since those glorious battles against the Hungarian troops.
Yeah,
and
I see.
all I'm left with today is debts.
You have debts? Why? Because of the war?
On the contrary, when my neighbor Deslav was on his deathbed, he begged me to deliver his inheritance to his nephew. But that troublemaker is all fighting in Poland somewhere.
A will is a sacred affair. But are you really going to go all the way to Poland?
Certainly not. I'll leave the money in the hands of a monastery and be done with it. Problem is, I incurred a bloody fine on the way and had to pay it out of the inheritance.
So you fought for Emperor Charles, the father of our King Wenceslas?
Indeed I did. My boy, he was a pious and clever king, and as cunning as the devil.
So you stand with Wenceslas too?
Always. The apple has fallen far from the tree. Young Wenceslas is just a foppish coxcomb. Well, safe to say, it's all going to the bloody dogs.
So, sir, fancy a game of dice?
Gladly. I might just get lucky at last. What game would you like to play?
Let's play beggars.
Let's play.
I don't know what the game mode is, if it's just the amount of money that you bet. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Holy...
Well,
Yeah. All the dice rolls I've played so far are really, really good. Oh man's got a couple of different dices here, yeah?
finished. Your turn.
I don't think we can do that. We'll do that and see.
Nothing worth
No,
mentioning.
that's unfortunate. He's gonna maybe win now.
Aye, that'll do. Money, money, money. It's all mine.
That's unfortunate. I don't want to gamble away more of my money. Okay, any loot or something? Steal food, okay. Pretty sure in the old, the first game, you could just eat food randomly from all the pots. And people would be really fine with that. I guess that is not the case here. Going into the forest. Hopefully the guy can train me in combat up there. Maybe I can do some quests for them as well and maybe make some money. Discovered nest, where is that? I'm blind. Oh, it's there. Okay, okay. I think you have to shoot it with a bow or something. I don't even have a bow. It's another unfortunate problem. There's no food in there, unfortunately. Nothing here really either. This looks suspiciously like you could dig here, but going left or right? Technically, I think we can do both. Let's go right. I want to see the forest. Problem is here is probably higher chance of being pushed by something. Now that would be sad. No bandits, nothing. Almost slightly disappointed, to be honest. Need to practice my macing a bit more. Looks like there might be a quest here. What was that icon again? Wait, I don't see it on the map. Okay. That's the overturned cart that he was talking about. The merchant. I'm actually tempted to see how far it is. This is what?
But he wants his revenge.
This is a lodging.
Christ.
There'll be nothing nice left here at this rate.
Okay. Can we see about that quest tipster guy? Oh, it's the alehouse maid.
What'll it be?
I'll have a look at you.
Let's see if we have any. We have more savior schnapps. Okay. So now we know what the badges are. That's interesting.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then?
If you get hungry, greetings to you. How can
And I just wanted to see if there was
Excuse me, I'm looking
anything.
for a friend of mine. He's not from round here, but
Let me guess. A dirty ruffian who ain't got a groschen to his name but acts like he owns the bloody place.
he was here then.
Aye, he was. He was larging it up good and proper, and then he found some lads who paid his bill, unfortunately.
What do you mean by that? Why unfortunately?
Because they're right ruffians who are always up to no good. But still, birds of a feather, eh? In the end, they left like best pals. I've got no idea where they went.
that was good.
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
Vostatek, Lord von Berghoff's huntsman, is a regular here. He might have some work for you. He's got a cottage near Vidlak Pond. So if you know your way round the woods, you could go and offer him your help. But I hope he hasn't started drinking somewhere else. He's my best customer. One more thing. You're not going to believe this, but 2 local lads claim they found a water goblin's treasure.
And what did they find there? Are you sure they didn't make it up?
I thought so too at first. They're foolish lads, so I wouldn't be surprised. But then they ordered wine and paid with silver. Their purse was jingling with groschen.
Would you happen to know where I could find these lads?
They often swim at the other side of the Rock Tower Pond. There's a pier there by the dam. That's their spot.
You have a water goblin here.
It would be a wonder if we didn't. With all the ponds around, he's got a hut nearby. If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden in the reeds.
Where did you say the water...
If you follow the rock...
Anything else new?
Recently, a bunch of charcoal burners who have their kilns on the hill above the Kerchak Pond came here to have a beer. I started talking to them and they told me they almost didn't make it.
Why?
They said a pack of wolves came after them.
Aren't wolves afraid of people?
That's what I thought too. It's strange.
It's not good.
Did they tell you where it happened?
In a gorge above the Rock Tower Pond. They noticed the wolves watching them from the rocks. If you climb up those rocks, you'll be able to see the whole pond from there.
Did they tell you how large the pack was?
They mentioned 3 wolves, but God knows if that's all of them.
Do you have any more news?
By the way, we've put together this wee fight club here. Would you like to try it?
That
Sure.
sounds good. What's it about?
It actually came about by chance when the miller Crazel and me bet on who has the stronger hired hands. Then other blokes from the village joined in, and it's become somewhat of a tradition. By the way, old Olbram from Zheleov keeps complaining about the Takovites. If you go and see him, I'm sure he'll tell you more about it. But, well, he takes a bit of getting used to, though.
Oh? What do you mean?
You'll see. I mean, here, and that's pretty much everything.
Thanks, innkeeper. That sounds...
Let's see if he has anything interesting to trade. We have food, savior schnapps. Okay, it's the same. He has this dye as well. Oh. Unfortunately, I don't have any gold or groschen to
Well then.
spend.
What do you want, you yokel? Speak up.
Tell me more about these fights of yours.
It's really quite simple. You bet some money and fight against 3 blokes in turn. Our first fighter is Hans, a local musician. He may not look like much, but he knows a few tricks. Then we have Bohunek here. He works with horses, so he has more than enough strength to spare. And then there's Fiala. A good bloke, but Dorothy, his wife, has forbidden him from fighting.
I'd like to try the fights here.
Why not? But it won't be for free. If you don't have enough money, try to go and see Crazel at the mill. He recently bragged he was going to send someone here, but no one has come yet. Maybe you can come to some agreement together.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pay 100.
I'll go and see him, and we'll see.
I won't even turn down a bit of soup. You're right.
Okay. So here we have bathhouse. With smokehouse as well. I guess I can't use that. Let's do.
Good day to
I'm gonna
you.
borrow your water a bit. I don't remember if I washed off the clothes or not before. That doesn't have any loot. Okay. Well, we've found this area now. I definitely think we'll go this way.
What happened to you?
I'm in big trouble.
How so?
I lost a letter. A very important letter. I was supposed to deliver it to my master by tonight.
What was in the letter?
I have no idea what it said. For one thing, it was a secret, and for another, I can't read. But it was my master's beloved who sent it. That's why it was so important.
Oh, so it could just as easily have been a lewd verse.
I don't really care what was in it. The point is, I don't have it.
Where did you put it?
Would you like me to help you look for it?
There's no point now. I've been on the road for 2 days as it is. We'll never make it by tonight.
Do you know where you might have lost it?
I haven't the faintest idea. It must have slipped out somewhere along the way.
You should have been more careful with it. Losing the one thing you're supposed to deliver.
I know. So I forgot to check my bag this morning, all right? But now it's gone, and I'm fucked.
I have to be going. I hope you find the letter.
Me too. Because if I don't, I'm in for a lashing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait! I have an idea. Punch me in the face.
What?
Smack me in the gob. I'll say I was ambushed on the way and they took the letter.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'd rather take a couple of punches from you than a lashing from my master. I could tell you to stop when I've had enough. But he wouldn't. So you get why it's better for me to be slapped around by you, right?
Sure.
Very well then. Defend yourself. Or not. It's up to you. You ready?
I am.
I don't know, I feel like this is a trap. I'm getting free training. Man's got beat up pretty hard.
All right.
That was rough.
Do you think that's enough?
I definitely. I'm sore all over. Oh, my mouth most of all.
Glad to be of help then. Take care.
Yeah, I don't want to surrender to the authorities. Why do these have to be here exactly when I need to walk here? We got a perk point. I wonder if that was in unarmed or what that was. Combat. Unarmed. Yes. Belligerent Brawler. After the first strike in combat, subsequent unarmed attacks will cost you 20% less stamina and will be 10% stronger. This effect lasts for 30 seconds and will also activate after performing a stealth takedown. If you fight unarmed against an opponent with a weapon, your unarmed combat skill will count as 5 points higher. I think we take Belligerent Brawler, because this is actually useful in the fist fights. I'm not gonna fight unarmed against armed opponent. Can you guys shoo away? So where are we going? Okay, that was the wolf pack, that was the water goblin's hut. That's on the other side as well. And here's another one of those that we can't get to. You guys walking over there as well. Well, if bandits attack now, I'll probably be a bit more safe. Bro. Okay. I thought he was gonna be unfriendly. Also, if we get to the overturned cart and they haven't looted it, it's kind of weird. I would be surprised if there's any loot there, right? Okay, dude. I just pushed you a little bit, okay? I wonder who this guy is. It's a villager. I could hear a dog.
So this is where the merchant's wagon tipped over.
Yeah.
Everything floating here must be his. Poor fella.
Okay, this is good stuff. Some cabbage. We got a lot of cabbage here. Maybe loot all of that. Oh, I don't think I can maybe loot this one. Oh, save pots. Thank you very much.
Oh, I can't go any further. It's too deep.
Man, you were swimming before. Let's take the wine.
That's bloody deep.
It is. You can't swim without the armor, right? Okay, so you could only swim in the cutscene. That's unfortunate. Okay, any non-food related loot? What was that? Valerian.
That's bloody deep.
I wish that I could go out there, but I don't think so. Also looks like some stuff floated all the way over there.
Oh, I can't go any further. It's too deep.
Okay. Fine. Well, we got a bunch of stuff from that. Good. Let's see how the fast travel works. Yes. Well, that's pretty sweet. Okay, we need to head towards the other side here, yeah? Maybe we can go here. Yes, I think this is the way. There are some boars here. We're starting to fill out our inventory as well, unfortunately. I should probably keep those spices until we get back to the town. Maybe he wants them back. Can we go in the right direction? Not really. We need to go here. Now we're really in the middle of nowhere. We need to keep going in this direction. Let's go see if we can find out what happened to the dog first. I think it's further this way. My armor is really slowly breaking. Is it all armor or is it just the boots? It's just the boots, okay. They're about to be completely broken, by the way. Oh, well, almost back to the ambush spot.
What the fuck is this supposed to...
Hey, lad! What do you want? Come here.
What's up?
Are you deaf or stupid? Or both? Sacra. Good to see you, lad.
Really? It seems to me I'm in your way.
Ha! Not at all. That poor fella didn't have anything interesting on him. But you might.
I don't know how many
Fuck off.
mistakes you've made today, but this could be your last one.
Ho, ho, ho. Let's see what you're made of.
Mm-hmm.
You're a dead man!
No, I'm not.
Jesus! I'm hit!
Yeah, you are. You're about to be more hit. No, too bad. In Warlord's badge. In a quarter, more points from your turn can be used once per game. Okay. I mean, let's have some stuff.
Dead and robbed of everything, just like Capon left him. And there's no trace of Mutt.
No.
There's something lying over there. I hope it's not Mutt. Oh, a nice bit of venison. And something took a good bite of it. Could Mutt have been here? Mutt's nowhere around.
And then we need to go back to her.
Someone must have taken him in. It's not far to the herb woman's place.
Okay. Let's see here. This one is slightly better, I think. And the visibility is great on this. Yeah, we're gonna take that. Even though it's bloody, we're gonna take that. And the condition is terrible. This Gambeson might be pretty good. It's 9, 28, 26. So it is better than the one we have, actually. And then we'll take the coat as well. Equip both of those, I guess. Mm. We'll take those, I think. Okay, I need to see here. Can we do the weight? This one. Military sword weighs a ton. I probably don't need 2 torches, but it's worth 6. This is worth 30 as well. I have something heavy, like the spade is heavy. I have to actually throw something. Let's drop this. This is 5. Let's drop those. This is 8, but it's 30. Let's drop that. Don't need to drop that much. This is 1.4. We have a lot of cheap wine as well. 1 to 1. I will drop this. It doesn't weigh anything either. Okay, I'm gonna eat some of the cabbage. Let's do that.
Maybe
Okay.
I should ask her whether she's seen him.
You should. And I think we're gonna go here and then up here, okay? Anyway, I think this is gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.